Hey students, welcome to my channel DigiTeach. I am Sanjukta Kaur, a postgraduate teacher in computer science. Here in my channel, you will get all the videos related to CBSE syllabus for class 11th and 12th, computer science with Python. In this video, I am going to discuss about some basic operations of tuples like joining, replicating, slicing, comparing, packing and unpacking the tuples. So students, watch this video till end so that your doubt will be cleared. Like my video, share it with your friends so that they also get the benefit from this video. Subscribe my channel students if you have not subscribed till now. Ask your queries in my comment section and it will be cleared in my upcoming videos. And most important part, definitely comment, right students? Thank you students. So let us discuss the very first operation, that is joining tuples. So here, as you know that the plus operator, that is known as the concatenation operator or also known as joining operator. So when we use the joining operator with two tuples, then it form a new tuple. Here both the operands must be of tuple type. So students, आपको पता है joining operators कौन सा है? Joining operators हमारी normally addition operator है जो two tuples को join करता है. और examples आप यहाँ पे देख लो. Suppose T1 एक tuple variable है और T1 contains 1, 3, 5. 3 elements I have stored in T1 variable. Similarly, T2 variable is there. I have stored 6, 7, 8. Now when you add T1 plus T2, then what happened? The elements of T2 variable will join to the end of T1 variable. So our answer will be 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this way you can join two tuples, right? Next example, T1 plus 6. Hope all of you remembered what is the meaning of 6. Within parenthesis, if you have stored one value, then you don't think that this one be your tuple, but it is one example of integer, right students? So when you try to add or join one integer value to any tuple value or variable, then simply Python raises error, okay? Because both the operands should be of tuple type. So next example you can see that T1 plus 6 comma 6 comma means now this one is an example of tuple. So here we can add 6 at the end of T1 variable. So in this way we can apply the joining operator or concatenation operator, that is plus operator, to join the tuples. And most important part is अगर आप two tuples को join करना चाहोगे तो join हो जाएगी, बट और कोई भी वैल्यू अगर एक टपल के साथ आप ज्वाइन करना चाहोगे तो वहाँ पे आपकी पाइथन आपको एरर मैसेज प्रोवाइड करेगा. सो स्टूडेंट्स, लेट अस डू this joining of tuples practically. Now you see, suppose one variable, tuple variable T1 equal to 1, 3, 5. Next T2 is also one tuple variable, suppose 4, 7, 8. Now how do you join two tuples? With the help of addition operator. So T1 plus T2. In this way we can join two tuples. So here our answer will be 1, 3, 5, 4, 7, 8, right students? Similarly, if you try to join this single value within parenthesis any single value, now your Python simply error message provide करेगा. Why error message students? Already I told that within parenthesis if you are just storing one value but no comma is there, so that is considered as integer value. So tuple के साथ आप कोई भी इंटीजर वैल्यू को ज्वाइन नहीं करा सकते हो, राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सिर्फ टपल के साथ एक टपल ही ज्वाइन हो सकती है, बाकी ना स्ट्रिंग आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हो ना कोई अदर वैल्यू आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हो. बट हियर सपोज T1 प्लस विदिन पैरेंथेसिस if you are storing one single value but you are putting one comma, then this is considered as tuple. So here you can get the answer, that is 1, 3, 5 and 6. Now you have joined 6 to the variable T1. So in this way we can perform the joining operator, that is concatenation operator. So next we will discuss the replication. operators. Repeating or replicating tuples means here we use the multiplication operator to replicate a tuple specified number of times. Here one of the operand must be of numeric type students. So you need to remember, एक तो आपकी ऑपरेंड टपल हो जाएगी और दूसरा ऑपरेंड जो होगी वो आपकी न्यूमेरिक टाइप होगी, ताकि आप कितना टाइम उस टपल एलिमेंट्स को रिपीट करना चाहते हो वो न्यूमेरिक जो वैल्यू है वो बताएगा. फॉर एग्जांपल सपोज t1 इक्वल टू 135, वन टपल वेरिएबल t1 है जिसमें हमने 135 स्टोर कर रखा है. नाउ t1 मल्टीप्लाई 3, दैट मीन्स यू वांट टू रिपीट द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ t1 वेरिएबल्स 3 टाइम्स. सो हियर 135, 135 and 135, 3 times you can repeat the elements of this variable t1. Similarly, if you want to repeat the values of t1 2 times, then what will you do? Simply you need to just write t1 multiply 2, then you can see the values of t1, that is 135 and 135 will come. Similarly, if you want to take the tuple literals like 10, 20 multiply 4, so 4 times the values of this tuple, that is 10, 20 and 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20 will come. So students, in this way we can replicate or repeat the elements of a tuple using multiplication operator. Hope all of you understood the concept. So let us do that repeating operator or replicating operator practically. Here tuple variable t1 equal to 1, 3, 5. नाउ एक टपल वेरिएबल है t1 जिसमें हमने क्या स्टोर कर रखा है, 135 स्टोर कर रखा है. नाउ इफ यू वांट टू रिपीट द वैल्यूज और एलिमेंट्स ऑफ t1 वेरिएबल 3 टाइम्स, देन व्हाट विल यू राइट, t1 मल्टीप्लाई 3, देन 3 टाइम्स वी कैन रिपीट द वैल्यूज ऑफ this tuple variable t1. Similarly, let us consider another example, that is one tuple variable. Directly I am declaring one tuple, so containing 10, 20. Now if you want to repeat the values of this tuple 5 times, then just write down this. So you will get that 10, 20 values will be already repeated 5 times. So students, in this way you can apply the replicating operator to a tuple variable or to a tuple values of tuples, right students? So let us discuss next concept, slicing the tuples. Already we have seen how can we use the slicing concept with the lists. So here we can use the indexes of tuple elements to create tuple slice, right students? So what is the meaning of tuple slice or slices of tuples? That is सब part of the whole tuple extracted out. That means आप अगर एक tuple से कोई सब part आप extract करना चाहते हो तो that is known as slice of tuple. So here we will use the index concept or index number, and colon operator also we will use. So let us consider the examples. Here tp1, one tuple variable, contains some elements 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 up to 90. Then sequence means seq, one small name I have given, equal to tp1 of 3 colon minus 3, right? So here 3 is what? 3 is our index number, that is forward indexing concept, minus 3 that is backward indexing concept. Now you just try to see that 3, this 10 having index number 0, 20 having index number 1, 30 having index number 2, but 40 having index number 3. So from 40 we can extract the elements. Colon operator here I have given, and minus 3. Minus 3 students, last element is having index number minus 1. Then second last element is minus 2. Next, that is last third element, that is 70. So this is your minus 3. So excluding minus 3, that means here 60, up to 60 we can extract the elements. देखो students, यहाँ पे आप 3 से आपकी जो एलिमेंट एक्सट्रैक्ट करोगे, 3 से आप स्टार्ट करोगे, 40, 50 and 60. So 40, 50 and 60 will come because minus 3 is the stop index number, but excluding stop index number we can extract the elements, right students? So here our answer will be 40, 50 and 60. Now second example, s equal to tp1 of 2 colon 20, but student 20 index number is not there, but still you can extract the elements, right? So here for the start and stop index values, if given beyond tuple limits, Python simply returns the elements that fall between specified boundaries if any. That means what, आप अगर एक boundaries जो है, आप लिमिट टपल की जो इंडेक्स नंबर की लिमिट बाहर भी आप अगर देते हो इंडेक्स नंबर, तब भी क्या होगा, जो भी आपकी लास्ट बाउंड्रीज है, लास्ट नंबर है, अप टू लास्ट इंडेक्स नंबर यू कैन एक्सट्रैक्ट द एलिमेंट्स, राइट. सो हियर 2 से स्टार्ट होगा. सो 0 1 2 दैट मीन्स 30 से आपकी एलिमेंट स्टार्ट होगी और लास्ट एलिमेंट्स तक आप एक्सट्रैक्ट करोगे बिकॉज इंडेक्स नंबर 20 यू हैव गिवन. So index number 20 is not there, but up to last element you can extract the elements, right. Up to last index number you can extract the elements. Similarly, if you are not giving the start index number and stop index number, then step value if you are giving, so every second element you can extract with this example. So very first element is 10, next 30 will come, next 50 will come, next 70 will come, and next 90 will come. So every second element you will just extract by this example. And last example you see students, the replication operator has multiplies the tuple slice and not full tuple. So here your tuple slice will be 2 colon 5, that means 2 index number is 30, 32, 30 and 40 up to 5, index number 5, so 0 1 2 3 4 5 60 is having index number 5, so 30, 40 and 50. 3 elements will come with this tuple slicing concept, and you want to repeat this 3 times. So 30 40 50, 30 40 50 and 30 40 50 will come 3 times. So in this way you can apply the concept of slicing the tuples, right. So let us do the examples practically so that you will clear your doubt. So let us declare one tuple variable t1 having some values like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. Okay, so t1 contains these values. Now I have to apply the slicing concepts. Okay, so slicing concept means start index number I need to give, stop index number I need to give, and within start and stop index number I have to use the colon operator. Okay. So here tuple variable name is t1, index operator I want to write, that is t1 of 3 colon minus 3. So 3 is the, see students, here 10 having index number 0, 20 having index number 1, 30 having index number 2, 40 having index number 3. So from 40 I have to extract the elements, but which one is minus 3 students? So here you can see this is minus 1, this is minus 2 and this is our minus 3, that means 70 is at minus 3 index number, but you know that minus 3 को हम include नहीं करेंगे, तो minus 3 से पहले जो भी होगा हम इधर से start कर रहे हैं 3, 4 and 5, so up to that is minus 4 we can extract the elements. So 40, 50 and 60 will come, right students. See, our answer is 40, 50 and 60. Hope all of you understood how will you access the elements, right, by using slicing concept. Similarly, if you are giving that index number which is already not there, for example that is t1 of 2, 2 is the start index number, but stop index number suppose I am giving 20, actually 20 and 21 elements, 21 number of elements are not there, but still it is limitation, limit के बाहर अगर आप कोई इंडेक्स नंबर प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो फिर भी आपकी वैल्यू जाएगा, दैट मीन्स आपके लास्ट एलिमेंट्स लास्ट इंडेक्स नंबर तक आप वैल्यू निकाल सकते हो. सो दैट इज 30, 40, 50 up to 90 you can extract the elements because start index number I have given, is not it? Similarly, if you are not giving any index number, start index number, stop index number, then also you can extract the elements, that is start index number I have not given, stop index number I have not given, so with this you can extract the whole elements of this tuple, right. Similarly, step value also you can give, suppose no start index number, no stop index number, but step value I am giving, so every second element you can extract from the tuple variable. आप देखो 10 first value, next second value is 30, next value is 50, next is 70 and next is 90, because start value stop value you have not given, तो आपकी जो एक्स्ट्रा सब पार्ट जो आपका एक्सेस होगा वो स्टार्टिंग से लेकर लास्ट इंडेक्स नंबर तक ये कंटिन्यू होगा, बट हियर स्टेप वैल्यू इज गिवन, सो एवरी सेकेंड एलिमेंट यू कैन extract with this. Hope all of you understood. Similarly, if you are using the replicating operator with a slice of tuple, suppose t1 of 2 is the start index number, 5 is the stop index number, Now multiply 3 times you want to repeat this particular slice of tuple. So here you can do the same, that is 30, 40, 50, because 2 from index number 2, that is 30 will come, next up to index number 4, so 2, 3, 4, 30, 40, 50 will come, and you want to repeat the same 3 times. So your answer will be 30, 40, 50, 30, 40, 50 and 30, 40, 50 will come. Hope all of you understood, but how will you apply the slicing concepts with a tuple? So let us discuss the next concept. So here comparing tuples. As you know that for comparing two tuples we can use the comparison operators, that is less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, equal to for checking whether two tuples are equal or not equal to. All these relational operators we can use for comparing two tuples. So here Python internally compares individual elements of two tuples applying all the comparing rules. You know that how will you compare all the tuple variables or all the elements. Okay, so here suppose one example I have given, a equal to 2 comma 3, that means 2 elements are there, b equal to also 2 comma 3, 2 elements are there, c also having 2 elements, but it is 2.0, 3.0 is there. Now d containing 2 elements, 2 comma 1. Now we have to start compare. Okay, so if you will compare whether a and b both are equal, then your answer is true. Why? Because see, a start value is starting index number 0, index number 2 is there, in b also 2 is there, similarly 1 index number 3 is there, and in b tuple 3 is there, so both the tuples are equal, so it is true. Similarly a and c, see here a tuple contains two integer values 2 and 3, but c contains two float values 2.0 and 3.0, but still if you comparing whether a equal to c, then your values are true. Why? Because for comparison purpose Python ignore the type of elements. Okay, जब आप कंपेयर करोगे तो पाइथन सिंपली आपकी टाइप्स ऑफ एलिमेंट को वो इग्नोर करेगा एंड कंपेयर वैल्यूज ओनली. सो हियर इंट एंड फ्लोट विथ मैचिंग वैल्यूज आर कंसिडर एज इक्वल. अगर आपकी इंटीजर एंड फ्लोट दोनों की दोनों में 2 एंड 2.0, दैट मीन्स वो मैच कर रहे हैं, फिर भी वो इंटीजर फ्लोट हैं, तो पाइथन आपको क्या कंसिडर करके देगा कि बोथ इक्वल है. दैट्स वाई ए एंड सी बोथ आर इक्वल, सो पाइथन गिवन ट्रू. राइट स्टूडेंट्स, here a equal to d. See students, d contains two elements, but both the elements are not same to a tuple variable. So a tuple variable 2 is there, d variable index number 2 is there, but a 3 is there and d 1 is there, so not both tuple variables are not same. So here Python has given false. Next is d greater than a. See, d in d tuple first element is 2 and a tuple first element is 2, so both are equal, but second element d having 1 but a having 3, so d is not greater than a. Is that clear? So the answer is false. Now another tuple variable I have declared, that is e. E contains 3 values 2, 3 and 5. Now if you try to compare e is greater than b, so your answer is true. Why e is greater than b? Because b contains 2 values 2 comma 3 and e contains 3 values 2 comma 3 comma 5, so obviously e is greater than b. Is that clear? 3 values are there. Now a not equal to e, obviously true. Why? Because a contains only 2 values and e contains 3 values, so both are not equal, so your Python returns true. Is that clear? So let us do the comparing of tuples practically. Students, let us discuss the comparing of tuples concept. Suppose a is one tuple variable. a में हमने क्या स्टोर कर रखा है 2 and 3, तो वैल्यूज हमने स्टोर किया. b में भी मैंने क्या स्टोर किया, उसमें भी मैंने 2 वैल्यू स्टोर कर लिया, वो 2 and 3. तो आप अगर इन दोनों को आप कंपेयर करोगे, क्या a इक्वल टू b है? येस है, बिकॉज a भी एक टपल है, b भी एक टपल है और दोनों में 2 and 3 है. इज दैट क्लियर? बट c एक टपल वेरिएबल में डिक्लेयर कर रही हूँ जिसमें 2 एलिमेंट स्टोर करूँगी, बट इसमें 3, 2 स्टोर कर रही हूँ. तो क्या आपकी ये a एंड c बोथ आर इक्वल? ऑब्वियसली नॉट, बिकॉज इसमें 2 एलिमेंट्स है, उसमें भी 2 एलिमेंट्स है, बट 2 इज नॉट इक्वल टू 3. So first element will compare to the first element of tuple c. Is that clear? So it is false. Right students? Similarly, if you will write whether a not equal to c, yes, a and c both are not equal, so your answer is true. Is that clear? Similarly, if another tuple variable that contains 2, 3, 5, Now you can check whether E is greater than B. Yes, E is greater than B because E में 3 एलिमेंट्स है जबकि B में 2 एलिमेंट्स है. सो इस हिसाब से 2 and 2 बोथ आर इक्वल, 3 and 3 बोथ आर इक्वल, बट E में एक एक्स्ट्रा एलिमेंट है 5 जबकि B में वो एक्स्ट्रा कोई भी एलिमेंट है ही नहीं. तो B is greater than, E is greater than B. Right students? So in this way you can compare the tuples. So here we can use the relational operator, that is less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, equal to, not equal to, all these things. Similarly another variable x. So x having 2.0, 2.0 is one float value, 3.0 is another float value. Now you can see just Python ignore the types. Okay, so here if I will write x equal to b, जबकि b में क्या है 2 and 3, 2 इंटीजर वैल्यूज है, x में 2.0, 3.0 फ्लोट वैल्यूज है. तो इस केस में आपको पाइथन क्या रिटर्न करके देगा? ट्रू रिटर्न करेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि पाइथन जस्ट इग्नोर कर रहा है कि जो वैल्यूज है वो इंटीजर एंड इसमें फ्लोट सेम वैल्यूज है, बट इसमें क्या है फ्लोटिंग नंबर है. सो ये क्या करेगा, जो टाइप है, डाटा टाइप है, उसको वो इग्नोर कर देगा. सो इन दिस वे पाइथन जस्ट compares the tuples, right? So let us discuss the next concept. So students, here we will discuss very important concept, that is packing and unpacking the tuples. Creating a tuple with a set of values is called packing. That means when we create a tuple variable with set of values, then this concept is known as packing. Already you can see the first example, t equal to 1 2 3 4 comma operator already I have used. So that means what I have done, मैंने एक टपल वेरिएबल t डिक्लेयर किया है और जिसमें 4 वैल्यूज स्टोर किया है. तो दिस इज द कंसेप्ट ऑफ पैकिंग. नाउ व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय अनपैकिंग? जस्ट अपोजिट ऑफ दिस, क्रिएटिंग इंडिविजुअल वैल्यू फ्रॉम अ टपल्स एलिमेंट इज कॉल्ड अनपैकिंग. दैट मीन्स कोई भी टपल आपने पहले डिक्लेयर कर रखा है, अब आप उसमें जितने भी एलिमेंट्स है, इंडिविजुअल एलिमेंट को आप एक्सट्रैक्ट करके किसी वेरिएबल्स के अंदर स्टोर करोगे. दैट कंसेप्ट इज नॉन एज अनपैकिंग. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो हियर देखो, t जो है, t में कितना एलिमेंट्स मैंने स्टोर कर रखा है? 4 एलिमेंट्स मैंने स्टोर कर रखा है. तो लेंथ ऑफ t इज व्हाट? 4. सो अनपैकिंग के टाइम पे आपको 4 वेरिएबल्स लिखना है, डिक्लेयर करना है. उसके बाद असाइन ऑपरेटर यूज करोगे, देन उस टपल वेरिएबल का नाम आप लिखोगे. दैट मीन्स आपने क्या किया, उस टपल वेरिएबल t से जितने भी एलिमेंट्स था आपने सारे इंडिविजुअल वैल्यूज को एक्सट्रैक्ट किया है और किसी वेरिएबल के अंदर स्टोर किया है. दैट इज द कंसेप्ट ऑफ अनपैकिंग. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो जब आप देखोगे a b c d 4 वेरिएबल्स आर देयर. नाउ वेरी फर्स्ट एलिमेंट दैट इज 1 is assigned to very first variable, 2 is assigned to second variable, 3 is assigned to third variable, 4 is assigned to fourth variable. Now you can just extract the values. A contains 1, B contains 2, C contains 3, D contains 4. So here one important point, according to Guido van Rossum, he already explained that tuple unpacking requires that the list of variables on the left hand side as the same number of elements as the length of the tuple. That means आप यहाँ पे 4 वेरिएबल्स क्यों डिक्लेयर किया है? क्योंकि आपकी 4 एलिमेंट्स है, तो ये आपका इक्वल होना चाहिए. राइट? Let us do this concept practically. So here, so students, let us declare one tuple variable t having few elements. Suppose number 4 elements I have stored. So this is the concept of packing. When you declare a tuple variable with some elements, then this particular concept is known as packing. Now the reverse or opposite of this concept is known as unpacking. That means now how many elements I have given? Stored 4 elements. So here I need to declare 4 variables. Suppose a, b and c comma d, 4 variables I have defined. Now you have to write the tuple variable name. 4 वेरिएबल्स आपने डिक्लेयर किया और उसमें टपल वेरिएबल का नाम आपको लिखना है. सो हियर दिस कंसेप्ट इज नॉन एज अनपैकिंग. दैट मीन्स आप क्या कर रहे हो, अभी टपल वेरिएबल का इंडिविजुअल एलिमेंट्स को आप एक्सेस कर रहे हो. इज नॉट इट? तो यहाँ पे देखो, जो 1 है फर्स्ट एलिमेंट, दैट इज असाइन टू वेरिएबल ए, सेकेंड एलिमेंट इज असाइन टू वेरिएबल बी, थर्ड एलिमेंट is assigned to variable C, and fourth element is assigned to variable D. Now you can extract the values of these variables. Now you see A equal to 1, B equal to 2, the value of C is 3, the value of D is 4. So this particular concept is known as unpacking. So with this I have completed this class. So students, hope all of you understood the concepts of all these operations whatever I have discussed today. that is joining operators, comparing operators, packing and unpacking of tuples, and that replicating operators. So just wait for next video. Thank you students, thank you very much.